What's up, y'all? First off, I just want to say shout out to my 3 subscribers, Mo. Y'all the best 3 people in the world. Well, welcome back to the Rolodex Show. I've been gone for a little while. I've been lifing, you know what I'm saying? Running this shit, doing shit, doing this, doing that. But I do want to talk about a couple things, though. I want to talk about, first off, before anything, this dark video, this dark 1985, there's levels to this, man. Hey, shout out to you, fool. Shout out to you, man. I seen you go off on your favorite console. I was waiting to see that video, man. Honestly, I thought you was gonna go off. I thought this video was gonna come out when we saw, like a month ago or something, when we saw that Xbox games play better on the PlayStation. How we get 60 frames on the station. But only, what game was that? I think it was Pentiment or something like that. We get 120 on Pentiment or something. I thought the video you came out with, ranting on Xbox, good video, but I thought that was gonna come out like a month ago. But shout out to you, fool. Glad to see you really like getting fed up with this bullshit. Alright, y'all, let me talk to y'all about this Steam shit. This Steam shit going on Xbox, man. I know it's a little late. A lot of my shit is a little late. But look, Steam on Xbox, I feel like they need it though. I feel like Xbox is trying to find every way. They scripting and scraping. They need this. They need this. If they don't put Steam on Xbox, they gonna slowly dwindle out. But the fact that they putting Steam on Xbox and Epic Games still, I mean, if you really think about it, but like before they made this announcement, I just like felt the Xbox played like PC. It felt like PC. Certain games you play that's on Game Pass that come straight from PC, I feel like the writing was on the wall the whole time. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like it was like this had to be done. I feel like this had to be done. So Steam coming to Xbox, they need it. There's nothing else I can really say about that though. They need it, and I ain't gonna lie. This how I was at. This how I was for Xbox. You know, hearing all the stories about how the devs don't like. I mean, yeah, hearing all the stories about how the devs don't like Xbox and it's a pain to work on and just a bunch of bullshit, right? Nobody supports the Xbox developer-wise, right? I was under the impression that okay, we all know that Xbox is futuristic, right? We all know that Xbox living like 5 to 8 years in the future. Like they always was before their time. So I'm under the impression that maybe the reason why devs don't like making games for Xbox is because they don't know how to use the architecture because Xbox is so advanced, right? So that's why it's like, oh, they don't like making games for Xbox because they don't know. They ain't up with the times yet. Like they ain't where Xbox at, right? I always thought that. I always thought like, okay, yeah, they don't like making games now, but that's gonna turn around. Maybe that can still happen, but I'm not buying it. You know? I'm thinking like people really just don't like the way Xbox do business. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just had that feeling like Xbox is so advanced and so ahead of the game that developers will come around to learning how to make games and take advantage of this hardware. Maybe that's still the case. I'm not sure, but when you see games like motherfucking Indiana Jones, Hell Divers, when you hear about them games being locked at 30 frames a second though, it make you think like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm not tripping, cause I'm waiting for one game to come to Game Pass, and that's that Stalker 2. Now, if Stalker 2, right along with Indiana and Hellblade is locked at 30, it's gonna be a problem. it's gonna be a big problem for me because, come on now. If this is the case, you might as well bring your games to the PlayStation. At least I can dibble and dabble with 60 frames a second. And I ain't gonna lie though, one of my best men on my that I got on my friend list told me, he was like, once you play certain games at 120, it's gonna be hard to play games at 30. And he ain't lie though. You know what I'm saying? I mean, sometimes people say it don't make a difference, but once you play 120, bro, you really don't want to play it at 60, but you would deal with it at 60. But 30, nah, that's now you reaching. Now you reaching. So I don't know, man. Like Xbox is locking these games at 30. I feel like because they in parity with the S, so that way it's just lock. You know what I'm saying? It's holding the X back. And like Doc, like I said, man, Doc Video, he was right, bro. Like, and this is my first Xbox ever, so I bought the hype, world's most powerful console, and they ain't showed me this whole generation why they the world's most powerful console. So I fell for the hype, but I will not be buying the new Xbox. I'm gonna keep this one and just and thug it out with this one. I don't think I'm gonna invest money into a new console because they ain't show me nothing with this one. And I was putting all my hope with this one too. Like, being so this is my first Xbox. I'm like, okay, yeah. Nah. 4 years in, I'm unimpressed. Unimpressed. So that's what it is. I will not be getting the new Xbox hardware. I don't care if it is a handheld. I don't give a damn. They ain't take advantage of this one right here. So why would I go buy another one just because they got the Epic Game Store on there? No. If y'all gonna get a PC Xbox hybrid, you might as well get a PC, bro. Like, they slowly itching their fans to get a PC without telling you to go get a PC. They just slowly inching you over there. And I'm gonna tell you this though. I do feel like if Sony go the PC hybrid route, the Xbox PC mix route, this gives Sony their own lane to keep consoling. You know what I'm saying? So it might be good for both sides. It might be good for both sides. You know, Xbox can go the PC route, work on them games, work on getting PC games to play good on the console. Because like I said before in one of my other videos, they bring this game called This Land Is Ours. I'm telling you, I would have to play that game. I've been waiting for that game since I first saw it 2-3 years ago. So if I'm able to buy that and play that, that's the only game I really would play on the Epic Store. But I really do feel like this is a move that's going to really like give people their own lane. Xbox can focus on PC gaming and Sony can focus on console. Because Sony did say, you know what I'm saying, the PlayStation is still their focus. So, yeah, I feel like it'll let Sony keep Sony in for real with the console, though. So, that's not a bad idea. But, yeah, I mean... But, yeah, man. Hey, look. Hey, I wish I had a picture. I need to learn how to do that screen shit that most people be doing. Because that'd be tight, though. I want to show you, man. That boy Hiroki Totoki, the dude that's taking over Jim Ryan for a little bit. If you ever just see a picture of him, yeah, any picture you see of that man, I just get, you don't want to fuck with him. That's what I get from him. I get like when I see a picture of him and I read and he said he wanted to be more aggressive, that's the vibe I get from Hiroki. Like, he ain't playing, bro. Like, he mean what he say. He say what he mean for real. And then he said he had to be more aggressive, and I like his aggressive approach for real. I really feel like he can turn Sony around. I really feel like in the time that he gonna be there, that he gonna turn Sony around. I don't know why I feel like that. I like the aggressive, straight to the cutthroat. I like that fact in Hiroki Totoki though. But when you see his pictures, bro, he look like, man, do not cross his path, bro. That's your ass, Mr. Postman. I'm telling you. I ain't gonna say he looks scary, but god damn it. Hey, if you know, you know. That boy don't, he look like he don't fuck around. He look like he don't fuck around. Him coming in, canning fucking, you know what I'm saying, just going in all, closing all these businesses down. Going in on Bungie, about to cut they ass. Man, he ain't playing, Mo. He mean what he mean. So, y'all better watch out, though. Sony might take a aggressive approach. Like he said, they're going to take aggressive approach. And that might mean going to PC day and day. It might mean putting games in the PS Plus subscription sooner rather than later. Who knows? But I feel like it's going to be some changes. It's a new sheriff in town for sure. And I feel like whoever they replace him with, because he only the interim. So whoever they place him with, they're going to have to carry that same, you know what I'm saying, that same aggressiveness, that same cut the bullshit attitude that Hiroki got. So yeah, shout out to you, Hiroki Tetoki, for real, sure. I want to talk about this video, man, the King did, man. Shout out to the King, man, Black Santa, man. This boy had me thinking, man, he said it was an April Fool's joke. He had me thinking he was going to work for Xbox. Boy, I tell you. But I should have known you was lying, young, when you said, Sarthia said, this is not a diversity hire. They ain't going to tell you that, bro. Them businessmen is not going to tell you that. I was like, I should have known this boy was lying. But you got me, though, bro. You definitely got me on that. Shout out to you, fool. But yeah, man, I do want to talk about Stellar Blade. I played the demo. The demo was okay. I ain't gonna, you know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna really shit on it. It ain't my type of game. The combat is okay. But I ain't gonna lie, this gonna be honest with you. I feel like I've been seeing a lot of reviews on it. People say it's unbelievably good and this and that. Come on, man. Let's be honest, bro. A lot of y'all's only playing this game because of the way the girl look for real. That's all I'm gonna just say it at that. And you know what they say, sex sells. So, next topic, man, because that game was not my cup of tea. I ain't gonna spend $75 on it. I might wait till it drop to, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not spending that. And you know what? I ain't gonna lie though. As I start to hear about, they say Sony don't buy no games. I think I'm believing that more and more. Like we only buy third party games. Games like Madden, 2K. I know that list came out. Fortnite. All that shit, right? That list came out. Fortnite and all that shit. But after like owning my PS5 though, I would rather wait till these games drop to go buy them. I don't really spend $75 on a game no more because these games are not really that fun. And I don't know, it's just not worth it to me. I just feel like you have to give me quality in the game to play. These games are not fun. I'm not completing most of my games. I got a big backlog of uncompleted games. So, you know, if my internet ever get cut off or something, they doing some maintenance on Comcast, that'll give me some time to go back and play some of these story mode games. But for most of the time, I be playing the Maddens and the 2Ks and stuff. I just beat motherfucking Last of Us. I see why people don't like the ending of that game. But it's a good game nonetheless. I haven't played the one that came out on the P4. This is my first time playing Last of Us 2. Good game. It ended on a cliffhanger. It ended like a movie. It ended like you will be looking forward to part 3. So it's still a good game nonetheless though. I like that game. That's definitely a keeper for me. But yeah, man. The more and more I hear people say Sony is a casual box, I can't deny that, bro. Sony is definitely a casual box. There's no way to slice it. If you want to get competitive and you want to, you know what I'm saying? You got to get on the Xbox. That's how I feel. The controller, the way the controller layout, how bulky it is, and all of that other shit, it's just made for story mode immersion. But no offense to you ponies out there, but it is what it is. Sony, the PlayStation is made for casuals, and I'm fine with that though, cause some days I don't mind watching a nigga share screen. You know what I'm saying? Just yesterday when I was cooking dinner, my man was playing. What game was he? He was playing some game, and I requested to share his screen, and I just watched that the whole time while I was cooking dinner. That's something a casual would do. I ain't gonna lie, I spend most of my time, man, look. I ain't gonna say I spend most of my time, but I spend a great deal of my time watching other niggas play video games. I'm getting to that point where I'm falling out of, and that's the thing. I'm gonna tell you what it is though. I think it's the fact that I got the money to buy these games. I just ain't got the time or the want to play them for real. I'm coming to that realization too. Like, yeah, I could spend $75, $80 for a game. I got a bunch of physical copies down there, which is why my shit is uncompleted. Like, sometimes I just want to come home and watch Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Or when I'm cooking or something, just watch a nigga share screen, the Madden or a story mode game. That's what it was. He was playing Forspoken yesterday, and I watched a good 2 hours of him playing Forspoken. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's a casual box, and I'm cool with that. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk about something though before I get up out of here, because I'm about to roll. I do listen. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. How can I put this? The gaming industry as a whole, right? Right? The game industry is different now. It ain't. Okay, back in the P2 Xbox, P3 Xbox 360 days, it was a big gap between the two consoles, right? And this is a thought. This ain't no bullshit, but it was a bigger gap. So I'm thinking, but I feel like the more and more these generations come on, the closer these consoles is going to be. And I was thinking to myself, why is that though? Why is it that, like, why the gap is not far as it used to be? Cause we know these companies now. This is what I'm thinking. I'm thinking like the higher ups, right, that control like everything, are purposefully holding the video game industry back to keep it at, like, you know what I'm saying? Maybe I'm tripping. You can say what you want to say, but just think about it though. Xbox and PlayStation are more closer together than they used to be. Like, so close where it's like you have to own both to get the different qualities of both consoles. Like, you can't just own one console, and if you do, you holding yourself back. Honestly, you holding yourself back. But just think about it. Like, let's just say Sony want to come out here and put an 8K chip in they shit just to smoke the Xbox, right? But the person who controls like all the bullshit, the regulation and shit, making these consoles only be like this, you know what I'm saying, this far apart from each other. So they can't. So they gotta be pretty much the same specs from here on out. Like, even the PS5 Pro is pretty much gonna match that white digital Series X that they got coming out with. It ain't gonna be that much of a difference. These companies ain't gonna take leaps and bounds over each other like they used to. And I'm just thinking to myself, like, I don't know, I was just thinking, like, I don't know if that's a good thing or what. But I just feel like something is definitely holding the industry back. I don't know what it is, but something is holding gaming back. I feel it. It ain't. These companies can do well more than what they giving us. The fact that Xbox is being locked at 30, who knows what's going on with that? I do feel like Xbox is a good box. And I do feel like it's more under the hood that we don't see with that Series X. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like something is just making sure that one don't get a big lead over the other. So that way it can keep competition good. You see what I'm saying? Maybe I'm tripping. I don't give a damn, but that's how I've been feeling lately. Like, whoever control all of this shit is making sure they stay neck and neck on purpose. So when Sony put 8K on their box, people can call it false advertisement. We know damn well we ain't gonna see 8K this generation. We might see 8K on a PS6. I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like something is holding gaming back. And that's just what it is. Anyway, I'm about to get up out of here. It's a beautiful day outside today. Go ride my bike. Hey man, y'all be easy out there. And always remember, sow those good ones though. I holla.